All right. So now that we have the people that are really meant to be here, hopefully more join. But obviously, this is for whoever would like to stay and get some guidance. Okay, I'm gonna be doing a reading for someone here. You know who you are. It's actually just one person. I did offer this, but I guess not a lot of people were wanting that like secured question slot thing. So this is just one person, and I'm gonna do your reading now. You asked for a general love check-in. Okay, let's do a general love check-in for this person. Because you're the only one that did get that, I'm just gonna give you a little extra, right? I'm gonna give you a little extra. Let's see. Okay. So general love for this person. All right. Hello to my subscribers. Thank you for joining, guys. So, subscribers that ask a yes or no question will be prioritized. Okay, guys. So, my subscribers that have a yes or no question, feel free to ask. Um, and then for the rest that aren't subscribers, I'll probably do it by what is that called again? Like the top crap. What is it? Top viewers. Oh, okay. For this person that asked for general love reading. All right. All right. So this is for you. You know who you are. Um, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Maybe Virgo is strong. Doesn't have to be with the zodiac signs. It's just additional confirmation. So general love. Hmm. I mean, I can see you've experienced some kind of difficulty here when it has come to partnership or connections or relationships. Um, kind of feel like you've been on the outs or you've had or experienced resistance in a partnership. So it kind of translates to in love in general. I guess it gave a bad impression of some sort to you. So you're wanting to know what to do. Oh, you're wanting to know what to do to fix your love life. Is that what this is? I hope you guys can still hear me. So you're wanting to know what kind of action you should take, what you should do when it comes to love, because you can't quite figure it out. You can't quite see how to make it work. Okay. Feels like you've been doing a lot of thinking about it. You still don't have the answer that you need, I think, when it comes to love. I feel like in general you just want to know how you could probably attain either a commitment or a partnership. That seems to be your energy. I don't really see that you're focused on any specific person. I feel like your energy in general is just showing me what do I do when it comes to love because I have so much resistance. I want to be in a relationship. I want to have love. I want to give love. I want to receive love, but I don't know how to make it work. So you're desiring it. It's just that you don't feel like you know how to have it. Okay. So that's coming off. I hope that's resonating so far. And just for a little additional guidance, yeah, you want a new beginning in love here. Like you want love just in general, but you're finding it to be very difficult. And with the Devil and the Ace of Cups, it's like again starting to look at love as like a challenge that is overwhelming and overcoming your energy to be able to have that love that you want. You don't know exactly. It's this is okay. This kind of energy is like if somebody is questioning themselves, how can they find their person, or how can they have um, a partnership or a commitment, and not knowing how and where and to get that. That seems like the energy. Let me know if that's right. Here's the guidance. I feel like it's trying to say that sometimes these things just happen when they're meant to happen. It's not something that you can necessarily force. These things, they occur when they're meant to happen. Okay. So like I said, there's not anything you can really do to make something happen. It's something where if it's meant to happen, then it will happen. If you keep continuing to look at love as a challenge, then it will keep continuing to be a challenge. Okay. So I'm seeing that you're asking a question here. Well, you already kind of told me a general love, so I pulled for a general love, but hopefully um, this is helping. Overall, I just feel that the more pressure you apply to your love life, your love energy, the more that it's going to be difficult to feel a sense of balance and purpose in a relationship. Seem to be searching for the answer of how do I have a commitment, how do I have a person, how do I have a relationship, and that keeps coming up, um, only because I think you're too focused on having it. And remember what I always say, when you focus too much on having something, all the more it becomes difficult to actually have. Okay. So if you want things to work, you just have to let time play out. Unfortunately, that's just the reality. You have to let it play out as it should. If opportunities present themselves, then go right ahead, right? Pursue it, but don't force it, right? And don't keep concentrating on it so much. So I am going to say that something from the past did not work out, probably because it wasn't really meant to with the justice in reverse. This looks like a situation that wasn't actually good for you. So I'm probably seeing that's why this isn't happening for you, this past situation. Walk away from that to allow yourself to actually head towards something more of a potential than anything else. Okay. So that's what I have for you. Hopefully that resonated and you got the guidance you needed there. So, like I said, I only had one person that asked for, a specific reading. Thank you for the power hug, the ice cream cone, the fire. Aw. Okay, wait. A lot of things are popping up here. So, okay, what did I miss out on? I'm sorry, guys. Thank you for all these badges and these gifts and things like that. Thank you. Okay. Okay. To my subscribers, you know, if you guys have a question, I will definitely answer and prioritize that. Um, but I'm reading for some, I think that they just want to join the live. Well, you are very much welcome to just be here on the live. um, what is happening? I'm getting an error. Just a second, guys. I don't. Oh my god. You know that's why I want to do these things. They're just so complicated. Okay. I hope that's working out. Hello, hello. It's so nice to see you here on my live. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Helena. I don't. Is it Helena? I think it's Helena. Thank you for being a subscriber too. 2 years ago. Wow. Oh, thank you. Thank you for supporting the live since it's your first time to see me live. I've actually had like a few lives, but I don't do it often. Okay, my subscriber has a question. Does he fancy you? Okay, I'm going to answer this for you. Does he fancy you? Does he fancy you? So this is yes or no. Okay. Yes or no. Does he fancy you? Hmm. Interesting. Here's the thing. I think there's potential in this person. I want to say there's potential in this person because I think this person just on their own they have potential, right? Like there's potential in them. So that's why it looks like it's such a great opportunity. But if there's actual potential with you and this person, I'm not seeing much. Okay, I don't really see a future. I don't really see action happening. Um, so hopefully that that answers that. Okay. Okay. Um, so does he fancy you? I guess the answer is not in the way that you want. But that's the best as I can answer it. Okay. Thank you, Lauren. Love alignment reading. Wow. That was 2 years ago? Wow. You missed the free readings. I mean, I don't have the time literally for it. I can't even keep up with what I have now, so I really wouldn't have time to do free readings, guys. I'm sorry. I mean, like the live, I guess, is something you could consider a bit of a free reading. You're welcome. Okay, my next subscriber. You want to know if your past person, if they still love you. Okay, so does your past person still love you? They still love you. Let me see. They still love you. Here, you know, here's the thing. I think that person still cares. It feels like there's still care there because you shared something with them. But I don't think it's that thing where they're like in love. That's why I don't really see much of potential with this past person. I see that there was care, but I don't see that, you know, there's love. So I hope that answers that question. And thank you for subscribing. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, my next subscriber. Will your personal situation turn out good? Will your personal situation turn out good? Oh my. Okay, let me see. Will your personal situation turn out good? Will your personal situation turn out good? Will your personal situation turn out good? I feel like you will get what you can from the situation. It's not going to be everything you want it to be. I feel like it's also going to take time for it to actually like all work out. I can see you're waiting for something specific. I don't think that that is actually what will happen, but you will get something. Like there is something that you can get from it. So that's what I'm seeing. Okay. I really can't do yes no questions, can I? I'm so talkative when it comes to readings. I'm sorry, guys. I hope that helped, and thank you for being a subscriber. Okay, my next subscriber. Hello. Let's see. How is your person doing? We'll just answer. Okay, because you're asking two things. I can only answer one. So let me just see the cards and what is going to be said here. Okay, how's your person doing? Will you reconnect soon? Um, can't promise to answer both those questions. I will just see what comes out. Will you reconnect soon? Okay. Obviously you guys know if you're if you watched me read my I mean if you know my readings and you're a subscriber, you know I'm gonna be straightforward. I don't think this person is interested. Okay. Um, there's an indifference in the energy, so I don't think this person is interested anymore to reconnect. I'm just gonna put that out there. All right. You're looking like you would like to make the effort to make this connection work. I don't think it will be worth your time. So that's what I'm gonna say. And I'm so sorry it's not more positive, but thank you for being a subscriber. I feel like such a bad person. Um, but I hope I answered that because, again, I'm just going to tell you guys how it is, right? I need to take a drink. Sec. Wait, there's so many things here. I can't. Okay, you guys don't have to ask your questions yet because when I do open the floor for me to answer readings from those that are not subscribers, I'll let you guys know and I'll call you by your handle. Okay, so please don't flood my whatever this is called. Okay. Okay. Hi Tracy. Thank you for being a subscriber. Is your person avoiding you? Well, let's see. Okay. Let me try and answer that for you. Thank you for subscribing too. Okay. Again, guys, subscribers will get priority here in the live, but I will answer the other questions a little bit later. Is your person avoiding you? Let's see. Oh my. You hit my turtle. Are you okay? I feel like I'm starting to have like a jungle or something here. Okay. Is your person avoiding you? You know what I've been wanting to learn? How Gambit did his his card thing in the movie Deadpool and Wolverine. I actually tried to practice that. I can't do it smoothly. That was awesome. Okay. I don't know where that came from. Is your person avoiding you? I mean, I think you know that they are, right? I think you know that they are. There's something about how they have disappointed you. They haven't lived up to an expectation that you've had that I think you feel that they can give you. So let's say you think that this person can give you time, effort, whatever. You can obviously see that they're not giving that to you. So, and that's the thing. You can see the potential that they have to give that to you, but they're not actually giving it to you. So if you're asking if they're avoiding you, I would say on some level they are, right? That's what I have. Hopefully that answers that. And thank you for being a subscriber. Okay. So my subscribers, they get extended readings, particularly on the King series. Sometimes I don't want to make every reading in my collective readings a King series reading, but if you know, you know. But my subscribers will get extended readings on readings that I have, the collective daily readings, and then every day I do a zodiac daily guidance, and then sometimes there are questions and other stuff like that. So that's what subscribers have, and obviously, like on this live, they get priority over everybody else. Um, so yeah, if you guys are interested, right? But thank you so much to those that continue to subscribe. I hope I answered your question. Oh my god, that is such a cute teddy bear. Okay, what am I looking at here? Okay. Oh gosh, there's so many. Wait a minute. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hello. Please, I will know if it's a subscriber because I have a specific subscriber tag. Okay. Oh my. Okay. Um. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jojo. And I'm glad that that you see it that way. Yeah. Sometimes we just need to hear what we don't want to hear, right? Hello, hello, just me. Hello. Thank you for being a subscriber. Okay, just me, subscriber. Mm. Is someone from the past coming, or will it be a new connection? Okay, let's see. Is someone from the past coming, or will it be a new connection? Right, let's see. Oh my gosh, it's been 41 minutes already. Where's the time going? Okay. Um, is someone from the past coming, or will it be a new connection? Okay, you know what? Here's the thing, guys. So is someone from the past coming, or will it be a new connection? And I think, really the thing is when I do the readings, it's always for the best potential outcome. The best potential outcome, meaning what is the best that you could receive, right? In your particular situation. Um, okay, so you need to decide if you want the past or if you want a new connection, right? Now, I'm not saying that you can't have someone new come in, but you could have someone new come in and you're still stuck on the past, and whatever new comes in will probably not last or will not probably be the most optimal outcome. You know what I mean? It is up to you to decide, do you want the past or do you want new? You need to decide, so that's actually what you get, because what you're showing me here is you're still kind of not you're not making a final decision within yourself to decide, wanting the past, wanting new. You're looking to me like you're more determined to have new energy, but you're letting the past affect the potential of new. I'm seeing here the guidance is that you need to leave the past behind so that you actually have a possibility at a new connection. Otherwise, yes, if you're still stuck on the past, you can have a new person. I'm going to tell you right now, it won't last, or it won't be everything that you want it to be. You know what I mean? So that's what I have. I hope that helped, and thank you for being a subscriber. You're welcome, Tracy. Um, wow, the donut. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up here, guys. Oh my. Okay, subscriber. Will you find a new job soon? Thank you for being a subscriber and continuing to subscribe. So, will you find a new job soon? Let's see. Can you find a new job soon? Ooh, well, got two cards. Okay. Okay. There's potential, but let's see what the problem is. Will you find a new job soon? You know what? You actually have potential for a new job. Um, Again, the soon is depends on you because you seem to be stuck in something here. I see potential for you to have a new career, a new job. It'll bring you a lot of stability. You got to decide though, what is your path in life? What do you want to achieve? Because when you're more solid in what you want, then that's when the opportunities actually come in. But you'll notice when you're kind of confused about things in your life and you don't have a certain direction that you're going, you'll kind of feel like you're lost in life. And then even if there are opportunities that come in, they don't seem like opportunities just because you don't know what you want. So, yeah, I see potential here for you to have a new job soon, but I think you need to really kind of sit down with yourself and plan your like your job, your career or your future. Try to make sure that you know what direction you're heading in so that this comes in sooner. Because if you're going to keep, I don't know, are you questioning? Are you not sure? Are you stuck on certain patterns, behavioral patterns? And that's why this isn't coming in because in your energy, you're showing me potential. It's just coming in because in your energy, you're showing me potential. It's just in this connection with this person you're asking about, I don't see that it will progress or be successful. I'm just going to say it straight. I feel like the best thing for you here is to stop putting energy towards it. I'll just be honest. It just seems like you would be better off without this person. They create a lot of suspicious energy in you, meaning it feels like you're always watching out for what is this energy? You know when you're suspecting that somebody is cheating on you, so you're always kind of on alert, and then every little move and every little thing, and then you're just and then you kind of just you're like that for all time because you're suspecting something. That's not an energy to live in, and that's not how I want you to you know live your life. I feel like you'll have more peace if you let this go because it doesn't seem that there's a lot of potential in it. So I didn't really directly answer, but if you're going to ask me, the likelihood is probably more yes than no. So I hope that helped. And again, thank you for subscribing. Um, what is it? I always wake you up from your delusion. I mean, I just want you guys to be open to other potential truths, right? Because usually we know a version of the truth that we want to believe, and it's not always going to be the case, right? Okay, give me a few minutes to just rest here, guys. If you guys have questions about other things, we can go ahead and like do a little bit talking and stuff like that. I just need a couple of minutes here. So again, if you're just joining the live, my subscribers will get priority with asking the question. For others, I can answer your questions depending on like the top viewers that are on this live. I'll just choose from that, and then we will do zodiac, zodiac reading, and then if we have enough time, we'll do like a quick King series check-in. Okay. So I hope you guys can still stay if you have time, hang out a bit. I mean, if you guys have questions about tarot or something related, Feel free to ask. Personal questions, look, I will see if I can answer that. You guys, you can stop asking questions. I won't answer questions until later, okay? And I will be choosing from the top viewers list. I'm sorry, that's the only way I know how to do it. I know I should have put more thought into this, but yeah, I promise to do that for the next one. Thank you, Stacy from Canada. Hello, thank you. Right, you know, like the Gambit shuffle. I can't do it, but like I was really trying to practice it. These cards are too difficult. I was using an old deck. It had more fluidity to it. You're watching Vampire Diaries because of the. Oh, so you like Damon? I don't like Damon. I'm a Stefan. I'm a Stefan girl. I think in my younger years I would have been a Damon fan, but as I got older, I can see that Stefan is probably the better choice. Honestly, I mean that's just my opinion, of course. But I think Elena and Damon belong together. I think they belong together. Like they deserve one another. But like if preference, I like Stefan's character better. Oh my. Thank you, This One Life. Hi, from Australia. Wow, hello. I love the King series and my tarot style. Thank you so much. I'm actually, I know I've been saying this. I think it's been like more than a month that I've been saying that I have a practical tarot reading course or guide that I'm going to be sharing with everyone. Just, I literally don't have time. Like, I mean, I'm sure I have time. It's just when I do have time, it's either I want to spend it with my youngest because he's not getting any younger. He's getting older. He's gonna start having a life, and I want to make sure that I have had as much time as possible with him before he starts having like a life where he doesn't need his mom anymore. So, I spend time with him a lot. We have time together. We watch a lot of movies and things like that. So when I do have time, I always prioritize that or sleep because pre tarot, I did not get any sleep because, single mom and everything. Like, I barely slept. And so I feel like I'm catching up on sleep in my life. But I am working on that because I have had a lot of people asking me about how I read tarot, the style that I have. I'm not saying like it's super unique, um, but it is unique. It's unique to me in a sense because I kind of read tarot a specific way. I'm not saying nobody else reads it like that, but I haven't seen anybody read it like I do. But if anybody is interested, I will have that soon. I will really have that soon. Um, there will be, I guess, technically free readings, but it's going to be on who like the top viewers are. Is that a sign that you're still attracted to bad boy types? Maybe, I don't know. I mean, no, I think it's just preference, honestly. I think it's just preference, really. I don't want to say like it's because you're attracted to bad boy, but I just feel like in my younger years, Damon was probably going to be more romanticized for me. But in my older years, I do not want irresponsible actions. I don't want inconsiderate actions. I mean, I never did, but I feel like it can be romanticized, and that's why Damon's character seems so, you know, attractive, but I don't know, maybe I'm old. I don't go for that anymore. So I prefer Stefan because he actually puts thought into things and he considers the bigger picture, which is similar to who I am, right? Yes, thank you. This one life. Children do come first because my older children, they're like 23 and 24. So they're like they're adults. They're real live adults. I feel like I'm saying they're like real live people. They're real live adults. Although, you know, my eldest still lives with me, right? But he's so busy. He works, he goes to school, and then my daughter, she has her own place, and we talk all the time. We video call a lot, but you know what I mean. It's like it's not the same. Whereas with my youngest, I still have that kind of connection where I can still engage more. So I always I make that my priority over everything, really. Just me. I love the King series. I hope the King ends up with his queen. I know, right? Series. Sometimes I get really tired reading the King series, but then again, I also want the King to end up with his queen. But then that's debatable. So who do you think is his queen? Is it the Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of Cups? Right? I mean, that's like a split, a split. You know, I don't know. I don't know what people want, but it's a fascinating story. A really fascinating story. Okay. I think I've had enough of a break, and I don't have any new subscribers that are asking questions right now. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to do the zodiac readings while while I have the time, and it's already been an hour. I can't even believe that it's been an hour, honestly. It's going by too fast. Okay. So we're I use this deck. Yeah, let me use this deck. I actually created my own zodiac deck, and I use this just because I don't know. I feel like I identify with it, probably because I created it. So, zodiac reading, I'm going to do a reading for each sign. Okay. Consider your Cancer, your sun, moon, rising sign. Um, and then, see if it's what your situation is. If it's not, then maybe it's another zodiac in your chart. Okay. Hello. Okay. I only offered like the mini reading that I did the reading that I did earlier, and I only got one person that really wanted to do that. So for the rest, it will be kind of like a yes or no, kind of like a yes or no, but I always give an explanation. Um, and then and then let me fix this. And then I'll choose by top viewer because I that's like that is the way that I know how to do it. I don't think this is gonna fit, is it? This is not gonna fit. Let me do my smaller deck. Oh gosh, how to request for a mini reading? I don't know. How would we do that? Okay, we're gonna just have to go with the small one. 'Cause unfortunately, there is not enough. There's not enough space. Libra, Sagittarius. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I needed to switch to my smaller version of a deck so it would actually fit on my table. Oh man. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna basically I'm just going to oh my gosh, what is this? Okay. What is up with the live? Um oh, thank you. I'm glad that you connect with the readings. I mean, I hope that you get guidance that you need. Obviously, I don't want people to actually connect with it because then that means that you guys are problematic, and I don't want anybody to be problematic. But if you're getting guidance from it, then that's I guess that makes up for it to me at least because I know that my readings tend to be a little hard. They can be harsh. They can be a little hurtful. Again, I always say this, like when I was going through what I was going through, I would rather somebody had been honest with me and direct with me so that maybe I would have waken up from my own delusion in life. um, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do for you guys, I guess. That's why I'm so just point blank and honest, right? Okay. Oh my. Let us let's start with Aries. Okay. So again, this is for zodiacs. Consider your sun, moon, rising, or any prominent placement in your chart. But you can listen to what I'm actually saying. But again, because it is zodiac, it has to be at least a prominent placement. Okay. So let's start with Aries. What is the theme, Aries, for you at this time? Okay. And this is probably going to be targeted more towards love, obviously. Aries. The Six of Cups for Aries. All right. Okay. Right. Six of Cups for Aries. Wow, with Six of Cups in reverse. Oh man. Yeah, the dream has died. Um, Here's what I'm going to say for Aries. I feel like you guys are, in some sense, wondering if there's still a possibility for a connection that you still feel very, very close to. Something that's probably over, something that's probably already a chapter closed, but there's a sense of, is there still possibility there? And you guys are wondering. I think I will use this deck as like the guidance, I guess. Okay, here's what I'm going to say. You need to free yourself from the romanticization. You need to free yourself from romanticizing this connection. If it's over, it's over, guys. It'll only keep you stuck. And the only reason you guys are wondering if there's still possibility is because you guys feel something for it. Again, remember, what is happening on the other side of this connection? Is that person doing anything towards you? And if they're not, then there's your answer, right? Very straightforward. Okay, Taurus. Taurus. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, why? You guys don't need to say the zodiac. I will go through each one. So just wait for your zodiac. Taurus. Okay. So this is probably for Taurus people that are in some kind of commitment relationship, strong, solid connection. Taurus, I mean, if you want to make it work, then you can make it work. Okay. If you it work. Okay. If you feel that that's the right thing to do, then that's the right thing to do. It's all about your perspective. So don't give in to the confusion of things. I feel like if something's not flowing, then it's not. So don't force it. But if you feel like it's the right decision to make, then it's the right decision to make. I feel like this is for Taurus folks that are debating whether a connection is still something that they should keep pursuing, right? I'm gonna also say for Taurus, if there is a strong inclination to not be part of a certain commitment, even marriage, then it might be time to consider separating yourself from it because it feels like you're hanging on to that situation out of either duty or just feeling like that's the right thing to do. That's not always the best way to do things, right? So that's what I'm getting for Taurus. Um, Gemini, let's see, Gemini. Oh my, come on, Gemini, Gemini. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I'm just gonna keep this card, Gemini. The Two of Swords. Two of Swords for Gemini, making a decision. A decision about what? This is for probably Geminis that are wondering if they should still keep pursuing something that they already have. I feel like it's similar to Taurus actually. It's like an inclination to think about a new beginning, a fresh start, wondering, trying to decide if the course of their life is still what they should be heading down towards. Okay. You know what? I'm kind of seeing again similar to Taurus. If life is too short to force ourselves to stay in situations we don't really want to be in. Okay. Um, I guess for Gemini's, if you're having to consider whether you should stay or something and not, I think the obvious answer is no. Okay, it's not a situation that you should continue in because you're obviously already trying to decide whether you should stay or go. You guys have to take advantage of the life that you guys have because you only live one life, right? You're only able to do as much as you can with the life that you already have. So why force ourselves to do things we don't want to do? Why force ourselves to be with people we don't want to be? I mean, I know we have to think of the bigger picture and there are obligations and things like that to consider, but again, it's going to be up to you guys what and how you feel your life will be when it comes to that end. And if you're going to look back and think, I should have done this and that and that. Okay. You guys got to think about that. Okay. Moving on to Cancer. I'm going to need to stand for this, but you guys can't stand. So. But I think my voice might be a little further away. Um, Cancer. Sec, let me take care of something. Okay. I think you guys can hear me. Cancer. Four of Swords. I'm only meant to get one card. I get distracted easily. Cancer. What are we trying to think about, Cancer? Move on. It's time to move on. It's time to get over it. Cancer. You guys have been trying to heal from something. You've been trying to move on from something. You've been trying to recover from something. But I feel like it's so obvious. If you do not have a stable connection in the future that you are um, trying to plan with, trying to plan for with someone, then that's the obvious answer. Okay. I know it sucks because you guys are looking like you wish that something more could be done about the situation. But if it's not where it's supposed to be at, we have to accept where it is. I feel like you guys, it's time for cancers to move on. Okay. Cancer, let's move on. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's the general energy for Cancer. They are hoping, praying, and yearning for a certain connection. But if you're not getting anything from it, it's time to move on from it. If it's going to happen, then it's going to happen anyway, even if you were trying to move on, right? But to continue to kind of dwell, right? That doesn't help you at all. I know you guys want whatever this is, but if it's not happening, it's not happening. And that's why the encouragement is to move on. It's probably an encouragement to move on because you will be better, you will feel better, you will do better in your life rather than holding on to something and then wishing and praying that something happens and it doesn't continue, right? It doesn't happen for you. So that's kind of what I'm getting. I need to take a very quick break because I'm human. So I'm just gonna take a really quick break, guys, and I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. I hope you guys can hear me. Sorry about that. All right. Where were we? Okay, hope you guys can hear me here. Let's do Leo. Where is this again? Okay. Um, Leo, one card. Wow, success. Let's see. Yay, thank you for confirming. Nice and clear, great. Leo. Oh, yeah. I was kind of getting that's what that was. For Leos, you guys are wondering whether something is going to be successful or not. I feel like this is for Leos that they will put in the work or the energy towards something if they know that it's going to be successful. But because probably these are for Leos that don't know that. They don't know if they should even try, if they should do the work, if they should put in the energy, right? It's like needing to know that it's going to work out before you put in the work, which obviously is not how it's usually done. Okay. I mean, you can obviously weigh your options, um, but to always kind of depend on the success rate for something. Sometimes we do something because we want to or we need to. Hmm. Okay, because this is more targeted towards love, I feel like if this is a Leo that is considering whether a relationship or a connection is going to be successful, you can't decide that on your own. You need to you need to consider the other person here. You need to think about maybe what they want. You need to see if you're on the same page. There needs to be a conversation that happens. We can't be um making decisions just based on one person if it's something that has to do with two people, right? So if you're Leo, you need to take that into consideration. Okay, let's do Virgo. 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 Four of Pentacles. Oh my. Virgo. Oh my god, my turtle got hurt. Okay. Virgo. Hmm. Oh man. I feel like this is for Virgos that are fighting a losing battle. Virgo, you're trying to hold on to something that probably it's something you should be moving on from. Um, I don't know if it's worth your energy to keep fighting for this, to keep trying. It feels like it will probably serve you better to move on. I mean, we can only hold on to something for so long until we need to let go, right? It's kind of what I'm seeing here. Let me see what your guidance is. Oh, my. You guys are in denial. This is for Virgos that are trying to fight for something and trying to keep something that they need to let go of. Um, you guys are in denial here. It's time to let go. Now, there's an extra card here of social media. Hmm. I would say don't be. This is going to just be a side note, the social media part of it for Virgos. What you see what you see online isn't usually what reality is. A lot of the time, what's online is like filtered, right? It's filtered, so somebody's life could look perfect online, and you don't even know what they're going through. I mean, that's why we shouldn't put a lot of stock into what people are sharing. I mean, it's aesthetically pleasing. It can be inspiring. It can be encouraging. It can be something that lightens your mood. But I would take it with a grain of salt, guys. What we see on what we see on social media hardly ever really the truth, right? That's why when we finally find out something about like a certain person or whatever, we all act like we're shocked. But I mean, come on, right? We don't know what happens behind closed doors to begin with. So that's just a side note for Virgo. But overall, it's time to move on from something here. You're holding. If you have to hold on this tightly, then it's time to let go. Okay, Libra. Libra. Ten of Wands. What's going on with you, Libra? Gosh, I hope I still have the capacity to stay online here. Okay. Libra, Libra. Ten of Wands and the Ten of Wands in reverse. Another case of a person needing to let go. What's, I mean, guys, I understand. Remember, and I've said this quite a few times, the reason you are my collective in general is because I resonate with the experiences in your life. I know how it feels. I know how it goes. So I say this, and I usually take it as a sarcastic perspective. Anyway, I mean that's just how I am. So if you don't like it, you can. But and I always want people to know that I do say it with love. I do say it with care, but I will be sarcastic or direct to the point if I need to be. It's just, you know, everybody's holding on tightly to things we need to be letting go of. You're just making it harder when you keep holding on to something that is stressing the hell out of you. So I'm going to say this is for Libras that are not getting a good night's sleep. You know how you achieve a good night's sleep is when you come to acceptance with things. It's when, because there are some things that we can't quite accept because it's not what we want to accept. But if we can learn how to accept what is, we find more peace. We find more peace in our mind, in our heart, and then that gives us better sleep. It really just does, okay? The more we torture ourselves with the idea of something, the more that we cannot sleep. So I'm seeing that this is for Libras, particularly that just they can't sleep. Am I also impatient? um, by the way, hi. Hi, Claire. Am I impatient? I was. I want to say that I was. I feel like I've improved quite a lot. But if you ask my kids, they're probably going to roll their eyes and not really totally agree. But I feel like I've grown a lot. Like I'm so patient now. I mean, I used to just, I used to be like, you know, but now I'm kind of more calm. Like I at least that's how I feel I am. Damn, that made me think. But I think I have improved with my patience. Pre tarot, I was the most impatient person ever. But I think now I am pretty patient. It's like I'm trying to convince myself. That's so funny. Um, Guidance for Libra. Okay, the reason, okay, I can see the reason that Libra is in this energy is because they've committed themselves to something. And so I guess they feel like they have to endure this difficulty. I mean, again, it's a choice, right? It's a choice that we make whether we're going to endure something or not. If we feel we've committed to something, then it's like we have no option. But I mean, guys, we always have the option. It's just a matter of choice. I'm just saying it again. A good, you know what is a good tell if you're actually doing okay in life is if you can sleep. That is the best tell, right? If you can sleep, it's because your mind, your heart, your soul is settled. You can't sleep, so you're not where you should be. Okay, so that's what I have for Libra. Okay, Scorpio. Wait, let me have some coffee. I think I'm hyper because of my coffee. I'm really liking Spanish latte lately. I don't know. It's really, I really like the Spanish latte. Scorpio. Knight of Swords. Scorpio, what are you doing? What is this? Is this drastic, impulsive energy? Okay. Scorpio. Scorpios. Come on. You guys are going to regret whatever this is. Somehow I feel like, okay, this is going to be for Scorpios that might have a tendency to be rash, drastic, impulsive. I guess that makes sense for Scorpios, right? Because Scorpios kind of lead with passion type energy. Um, I would say if you guys know that you have that tendency and then you're in a situation where you might find yourself coming from that energy to kind of take a step back, because I see regret. I see regret in your energy. I feel like it's not worth the risk. You guys have better control of yourself. So if this is something that you're resonating with, probably don't. Probably don't. Don't do it, is what I'm getting. So I don't know who that's resonating for, but that's funny. Okay. Let me get guidance for Scorpio. I think this is going to be recorded, right? So I will probably share this on the other thing. I have to be careful with what I say because it's like I could say something and my live will restrict itself. So just need to be careful. Emotions coming and going. Again, there's an energy of impulsivity, and I think uh, Scorpios, you can control this. You don't have to let yourself be taken away with your emotions. Whatever this is, you guys are probably going to regret it. So probably don't. That's really what I'm going to say. Don't do it. Okay, Sagittarius. I hope these readings are resonating with some of you. Again, just check your prominent placement. And you can probably resonate with more than one storyline here. Wait, there I am again. I'm only supposed to get one card. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What is your struggle? Oh, am I sensing guilt here? I feel like Sagittarius people are feeling guilty. Feeling guilty? Hmm. Okay. For Sagittarius, I feel like this is for Sagittarius folks that are probably in a long-term commitment or even a marriage. Okay. The challenge I'm seeing here for you is you probably don't actually want to be in that connection anymore. I think you want to explore your options. I think that's the dilemma that you have here. Hmm. Yeah, that's I would expound, but there's nothing more to expound on. Let me see what the guidance is. Okay. So what I'm going to say, if this is going to be for Sagittarius people that are in a long-term commitment or marriage. You guys are with somebody that probably has invested a lot of their time, energy, and effort towards you, or you made for that person. So I'll let you decide how it plays out. Before you start thinking about exploring outside of that connection, I would think about all the things that you would have to consider if you were going to think about separating yourself from someone that you're in a commitment with. I mean, there's something about it's you have to consider. I'm getting okay. You have to consider what has been invested. It's not going to be easy to just turn your back or walk away. There's probably going to be some kind of repercussion if you guys were to decide to step away from this, either permanently or temporarily. Okay, look at the bigger picture and the difficulty that will come if you decide to step away from this person that you're with. That's how I'm really seeing that. So okay, Capricorn. 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 For something similar to that. I think that's why Capricorn could be putting everything into question and then just not seeing that it's what they want. I would say let the period pass. Okay, give yourself time to let the period pass before you make any kind of decision about this. And I want to say that whatever you do decide, it will be okay. That's what I want to say. Like whatever you do decide at the end of it all, it will be okay. It will work out in the best way for you. Okay, for you. It doesn't mean necessarily it will work out for the best, in its entirety, but I feel like for you, it will work out in the best way for you. That's what I want to say. So I hope that made sense and that resonated and that was helpful. Down to our last two signs, we have Aquarius. Aquarius. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, Aquarius. Hmm. The general energy of the readings is people wondering whether they should continue with the commitment or the partnership they're in. It's like the general energy for everyone. So Aquarius, you're showing me patience, you're showing me patience, compassion. I feel like you're somebody that always tries your best to make something work out, but maybe it's getting to the point where you're not seeing the value in that. Maybe you're feeling like it's something about like if you keep putting in the work to make something work, and then if you wake up the next day and you stop, will it still work? Because remember, this is about love, right? So love is partnership. If you stopped putting in the effort, would the connection still work or will it fail? Because that just kind of signals that maybe you're putting in all the work and the other person isn't, you know? That's what that could be. Um so I feel like you need to decide whether it's whether your patience and compassion is worth this connection that you're thinking about or that you're part of. You look like you work hard for it, but then again, if you stop putting in the work, would it still work? Would it work without you? Obviously not, right? That's kind of what I'm getting for Aquarius. Oh my, that's a lot. Obviously, don't mean something. Um, I mean, you put in the work, Aquarius, but you are avoiding or running from the reality of your situation. I think it's a really good time to pause and take time to really think about your situation. You could be getting signs and synchronicities. I wouldn't put too much into it, but you could be getting signs and synchronicities, or maybe certain dreams, like vivid dreams and things like that, um, that you didn't before. I mean, if that's the case, it's your own self that is trying to wake you up to your situation to make you see something that your 3D self wouldn't see. That's what usually happens when we have these kinds of dreams and signs and synchronicities, because we don't want to see reality. We don't want to deal. We don't want to deal with things usually. So the only way for that to kind of come to the surface sometimes is something within us makes us see it. That's kind of what I'm getting for Aquarius. And the last sign is Pisces. Pisces. Pisces, Five of Pentacles. My God, Pisces. Five of Pentacles twice. Come on. What's happening? Pisces, it's time for you to really take stock of your life. You gotta start thinking here about what is happening to your life. You cannot keep living in denial. And you have control of the outcome of your life. You really do. So I feel like this is for Pisces that are just going through it. With the Five of Pentacles, they are at their lowest at this time. I don't know if this is like at their lowest, maybe financially, or at their lowest just overall. But I feel like this is for Pisces that's going through such a tough time right now. They feel like crap from what I'm seeing. But they don't want to be honest with themselves about what's going on in their life. It's time for you to take stock and take hold of your life and think about what you want. Because you can change your destiny. You can change the outcome of your life if you choose to. Okay? Guidance for Pisces. Okay. Wow. Pisces, you if you continue this way, then you will just continue to feel what you feel. And if you feel like crap, then you'll continue to feel like crap. It is your own toxic patterns and behavior that is keeping you in this energy. That's why the Hermit is here. The Hermit is asking you to open your mind and enlighten yourself to your situation. You don't want to see the reality of your situation. Um, you probably have resigned yourself to the fact that this is your life and there isn't much I can do about it. That's not true. It's your life. You can change what you want about it. If we were going to keep telling ourselves that our life is only to a certain limit, then it's only going to be to a certain limit. But if we tell ourselves, you know what, I want to see and I want to explore what my life can fully be, you're going to be surprised to find yourself opening up to so many potential opportunities, right? The, the reality that you make is the reality that you make. Okay. So that's what I see for Pisces. So we're done with the zodiacs. Wow. Okay. That was a lot. Um, I hope that resonated for some of you guys. Again, it's, sun, moon, rising, or any prominent place in your chart. But obviously the encouragement is, even if it's not your sign, if you're resonating and you get guidance, then that's great, right? So that's what I have for that. And just give me a few minutes to kind of fix here and to rest just a little bit. I feel like I ran out of breath or something. I don't know. So let me just put this all away. So zodiac guidance is done. I think after a short break, after a short commercial break, um, we'll start answering some of the questions for, yeah, we'll start answering some of the questions. And I think I'll leave the King series update last, because for sure it will be for people that are really invested. I try to be careful with the King series because a lot of people want to resonate with that series, and then the likelihood of resonating with that is not really there. But because the story is just so darn attractive, we want it to be our story. I mean, if it didn't resonate for you, it's okay, right? Maybe today is not your day to get guidance. Okay. All right. Let me just. You know what I find interesting is when people don't resonate with the reading. Sometimes it's because they can't see their own story. But I try to leave that up to, I leave it up to the universe. sometimes we don't want to see the truth for our situation. I'm not saying that's the case for you. I'm just saying, you know, if nothing resonated, then maybe there wasn't any guidance that you needed to really hear at this time. You said you're single. The readings that I had for the zodiacs were mostly for people that were actually in relationships, partnerships, connections that they were dealing with. So maybe that's why nothing was really resonating. So let's take a little bit of a break because that kind of tired me out. If you guys have questions like about tarot or the King series or whatever, please feel free to ask. I will not answer questions right now. Like I said, I need to just take a short break. It's funny, some people think like it's robotic to do a tarot reading. Like it can be like switched on and off. Like no. um oh my. Yeah. I'm gonna just hang on and stay on for just a little bit longer. I actually was supposed to have like a live pop up, you know, in person pop up, but because of the weather in this country, um, it's been kind of difficult to really schedule that. And I think we're expecting even more storms, so I really don't want to plan something until I kind of know that it's going to be a good time. But yeah, hopefully November, right? Maybe late November. Oh no, not late November. I got too much going on late November. Well, we'll figure it out. But I wanted to do a pop up and I wanted to do a spell jar creation workshop. So that was interesting. And I actually have a really cool place that I was going to do it at. But when it's meant to be, right? When it's meant to happen. You always love to hear what the King Series energy is. Yeah, King Series. If you guys have questions, you can ask questions. Not tarot questions. I mean, not questions for you, for me to answer. It's gonna be in Quezon City. The pop up and spell jar creation workshop will be in Quezon City because the place I found is in Quezon City. Um, I like it because it's a place where you can play games and then also there are tarot cards there. So I kind of want to make it a full day of people that can stop by for a reading with me, right? Join the spell jar workshop if they want, and then kind of hang out and use the tarot cards that they have, right? Um, so that's the plan. Oh, hi, Ali. Hey, hi, Ali. Thank you for being a subscriber, and you are asking if I can talk more about the King's energy in the current series. Yeah, actually, towards the end, I'm going to probably do like a very quick check in on the King series for you guys. But I'm leaving that towards the end because I think the people that stay till the end are the ones that are really kind of invested and committed to the series. You know, another way of kind of filtering through just to make sure the right people hear what needs to be heard. How is the Queen of Pentacles doing? We'll check in on that. We're going to do like, I know I'm supposed to do a check in on the other, you know, but I haven't been able to do that. Like I said, I can barely keep up with everything I've got going on. And then the free time I do have, I spend it with my son. So, is dreaming about a snake, does that mean that someone is betraying you? Unfortunately, I'm not a dream interpretation expert. So I don't know. I honestly don't know what a snake would represent in a dream. Because sometimes, like in real life, a snake is a representation of something negative, but in a dream, that might not exactly be the case, right? Unfortunately, I haven't. I Another thing that I've been planning to do is learn about dream interpretation, which I haven't gotten around to. But when I do learn more about that, I'll probably share. I really appreciate the people that have hung out with me here in this live, um, and that are staying, right? Appreciate my subscribers so much for the support, the continued support. Can you please explain what the Queen of Cups and Queen of Pentacles mean? Okay, I can do that. Okay, so the King series obviously is about a king that is in a commitment with a Queen of Pentacles, right? And they have met a Queen of Cups that they have fallen in love with, but because they are in a commitment, they struggle with their feelings that they have for a Queen of Cups. They also struggle with their obligations. Okay, now the Queen of Cups and Queen of Pentacles. Obviously, the Queen of Cups is, I guess you would say, the third party to the commitment, right? And the Queen of Pentacles is who this king is in a commitment or marriage with. Wow, thank you for sharing the stickers, Tracy. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, so that's I guess the overview of the Queen of Cups and Queen of Pentacles. I guess it's one of those stories where two people fall in love, but this king has chosen what is right. They have chosen what they feel they need to do. That's basically it. Unless you guys have something more specific you want to ask. What does it mean when something is in reverse, such as a King of Swords? Okay, all right. So I do read reversals just because, again, I'm very practical and I'm very detailed, and I need explanations because to begin with, I'm a pretty factual and scientific person, so I read reversals because it needs to really be clear and make sense and be defined. So when you say like a King of Swords in reverse, that could mean that it's a king that is being dishonest, maybe, or not communicating, right? Um, because sword energy is about communication and intelligence. So when a King of Swords is in reverse, that means that something is being withheld in the way of communication or intelligence. That is my interpretation of that. Also, that's kind of part of the, the practical tarot reading course that I am hopefully going to be able to accomplish before the year ends. It's actually going to be a video, um, and it will be on. Oh, well, I can't say it because I'm probably going to get. But the link is in my bio when the time comes. But yeah, it's going to be like a video course where I teach, my style of reading tarot, even the reversals and interpretation of the major and minor arcana and things like that. So, hi, Charmaine. Yes, you can ask questions, but not like questions for you personally, like for tarot. Will I ever do a live tarot workshop? I get this question a lot. Hi, Claire. I don't want to say I'll never. I might consider it. It's just I don't know if I mean because people express interest, but I don't know if like actually offer it that people would come. I don't know. Maybe it's my imposter syndrome that is coming to the surface. Um, I would like to honestly. I would like to do a live tarot workshop, probably in the next year. I was thinking of doing something like that, but I guess it would really depend if people were really interested, right? Can a past reading change depending on the energies of the people involved? Okay, well, for me in particular, when I do a reading, I'm reading like what the current energy is, what the past was, and what the future potential is. Okay, so if let's say I did a past reading for you, in the time that you had that reading, that was the general current energy and then the potential future. But again, things can always change depending on what you decide to do from there on. So if in a past reading something was said that, would potentially happen, if you decide to do things differently, then you will obviously have a different outcome. I mean, that's the beauty of tarot readings. Tarot readings aren't supposed to tell you what will happen, really. It's more of sharing the potential outcomes and then helping you guys to decide if that is the outcome you want, or do you want to change it, right? You want a better future. You want a better outcome for yourself. That's what that really is about. It's not about telling people this is going to happen and that's going to happen and then that's just it. Because then we take away free will. We take away the chance to do something different. That's what I have for that. I decide what we're going to do here because I am getting on to 2 hours and oh no, I do not have a lot of time left. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm just going to answer a few of the top viewers here. Okay, I have two here. Eclair. Top viewer Eclair, do you have a question? Would you like to have a question answered? Please let me know if you have a question or you want me to read something in particular for you. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Let me know. You have a question for Eclair question. Let's just wait for it. Okay. So there's some conflict at work. Do you power through or start looking elsewhere? Okay. That's okay. So conflict at work, do you power through or start looking elsewhere? Okay. Let's see. Kind of see whatever this is you're doing, you're losing steam. So that means it's going to get tiring. It's going to start working out less and less. It's not going to fix itself, I guess, is what I want to say. It's not going to get fixed or it's not going to fix itself. I mean, obviously you could try to power through, but if it's all if you can kind of see that it's already going downhill, you don't have to wait for yourself to wait for that downhill, right? So I kind of feel like it's probably best to start searching already for other opportunities, honestly. Feels like you've been trying to make something work here, but I think it's probably time. It's probably time to expand. It's probably time to open up your horizons, as they say. Because whatever current situation you have going on, it's not looking like it's going to work out long term. But that's kind of what I have. I hope that helps. I hope that resonates. I am going to give Tracy another question because you are the second top viewer. So if you have, you're welcome. If you have a question, Tracy Cruz, please send in your question. Oh, is Tracy Cruz still here? Oh, is Tracy Cruz still here? Okay, all right. So Tracy, please send me your question. I really just can't do a yes or no. I'm too talkative, I think, for a yes or no platform. Just send in what you want to know, and we'll see what the cards have to say. Okay, let's just wait for Tracy to send in the question. Again, I'm answering questions based on top viewers. So let's wait for Tracy. Okay, so Tracy is asking, is he still going to try to work things out for both of you? Okay. Is he still going to try to work things out for both of you? Let's see. Is he still going to try to work things out for both of you? Oh my. Hangman in reverse. Is he going to work out things for the both of you? Oh no. My phone is going to die on me. Just a sec. Okay. Is he going to try to work things out for the both of you? I don't think they can. They're kind of showing me an energy not of not being able to provide in whatever sense for you and the connection. Although the Four of Wands, and I'm kind of getting this as your person's energy. It feels like if they could, they would, but they can't. I don't know if that's making sense, but that's kind of how I'm getting it. They don't. I'm just gonna be real. This is the kind of energy where if it were easy, then they would probably explore it, but it doesn't seem like they. Gosh, I need to think about a way of how to say this. It feels like there's not enough either focus or investment in their energy to make it so that it can be worked out. They think about it. That's the thing. I see this person, contemplate, think about it, right? But when it comes down to actually doing something about it, I don't see that this person would. Maybe they think about they wanting to, but not. I don't really see this person is going to do anything to make it actually work. But that's kind of how I'm seeing that. Okay. I hope that answered your question. Okay. I'm seeing a third top viewer. Is this Jean? Okay, there you are. Wait. Okay. You're asking, you're welcome, Tracy. You're asking, will Zay reach out to you? Is that what you're asking? Let me just answer Janae, and then I'll go with Mylene after. Okay, so Janae, will Zay reach out to you? Will Zay reach out to you? Holy crapola. I'm low battery here. Okay. So I was using a mic and now I have to charge my phone. So it's going to be a bit of a noisy background. I hope you guys don't mind. If you don't mind the noisy background because my air conditioning is on and it's a little noisy. But my phone is going to die if I don't charge it. So let me just answer this question and I'm going to switch my phone. Will Zay reach out to you? Oh, my. Okay. Probably not. I'm going to just say probably not. And I think it's better if you look towards new opportunities rather than this connection. I don't think, I know you want them to, but I don't think they actually will. And here's what I'm going to also say. Even if this person did reach out to you, I don't think there's an intention of commitment or partnership, even if they did reach out. That's what I also want to say. So, I mean, unless you're okay with that, but I'm just saying like it would probably be best that they don't because even if they did, they look like their intention is not anything promising, at least in the way of a commitment. Okay, so it's probably best this person doesn't reach out because I think in your current energy, you would probably accept or settle for less than what you deserve because you still want this person. But I don't think this person will reach out to begin with. And if they did, it wouldn't be worth your time. So that's kind of what I'm getting. I hope that helped. Let me just figure out what I'm going to do here. I just need to figure this out. Sorry about that, guys. Because my phone is dying and I don't want to. Can you guys hear me? I hope you guys can still hear me. So I hope you guys can still hear me. Yeah, and I'm sorry if it's noisy, guys. It's just, yeah, it's noisy because my air conditioning is on. Okay. I hope that helped. Janae, is it? Janae. Okay, just a second here. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Okay, let me. Mylene. Okay. Mylene, do you have a question, Mylene? Okay, I'm sorry, I'm trying to. A financial reading. Okay, so I guess you just want to check on your financial energy at this time. So let me just take a sip of my coffee and then we'll do that. Okay. All right. Financial reading for Mylene. Financial reading. Okay. Specifically financial. Okay. You need better planning. I'm going to say you need better planning. But you show me the energy of somebody that can actually be quite financially abundant. But I feel like you are definitely unbelieving, or like, I feel like you don't have enough confidence to believe you could achieve financial abundance or independence, but you are showing me energy that you can. I think it's just better planning. It's better planning that you need to do here. You're showing me energy of, you might have that thing where you, when you think about what you want, you tend to lean towards the half glass empty approach, where you see more negativity than positivity in a situation when it comes to your finances, at least. But you're showing me capability. It's just plan better. Plan better. Maybe you need to save. Maybe you need to invest. If you can figure out what it is you're trying to achieve and then lessen the negative thinking, you can achieve the financial abundance or independence that you're striving for. That's what you're showing me, at least. So I hope that helped, and I hope that resonated. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So I hope that made sense. Let me check again. Okay. Oh my. No, I wish I knew better about the live. You know, I come across lives and I see all these gifts and I wish I understood what they all were. Crap. Wait, it says Rosie the Rose Bean, set as a goal. Why do I want to set that as a goal? I guess it means something good, right? Okay, Okay, I guess it's not gonna hurt if I put it there. What? I don't know. Let's just go with it. Let's just go with it, right? um, and then okay, I'm trying to figure something out, guys. Give me a minute here. Sorry, I already did all the zodiac readings. I'm not doing private readings right now. I mean, if you guys are interested in a private reading, you could go to the link in my bio. God, I don't know what that means. Okay. What am I doing? Okay. Damn. I'm sure this must mean something. What is that? Oh, just a sec, guys. I'm sorry. You know, I honestly wish that I had done more research on this, just because I don't know how else to kind of give priority to the readings here. So I usually do it by top viewer. Oh crap. Crap, that hurt. Okay. Anyway, we've been on here for about 2 hours. Could you guys help? Could you guys help a lady out? How do I I wanna, because I'm always somebody that it has to be fair. Like, it has to be fair. It has to be done a certain way so that I'm not overlooking people. So, okay, there you go. Let's go with EDM. Is that the right way to say that? EDM. There you go. Aura reading. Okay. You want an aura reading. I don't read auras like auras per se, so I don't know how to read that. I mean, I have an idea, but I don't want to. Sorry, I'm just gonna be direct. If you have a question that you want me to ask, I'll do that, but I'm not gonna venture into something that I'm not familiar with. So, in DM, if you have a question, I'll answer, right? Or even if it's just general, like I mean, I could do a general reading if that's what you want. So let me know. Okay. Let's wait for EDM to maybe ask a question, or if it's just a general. Okay, great. Thank you so much. I mean, I would try, but I don't want to, waste the opportunity. I'd rather do something that I'm more familiar with. So general reading for EDM. What, I guess, yeah, general energy for you at this time. Judgment in reverse. All right. All right. Okay. General reading. Oh. You're stuck on someone, I think. I could be wrong. Let me know. But I feel like you're still stuck on someone. There's still someone that you probably want that you don't really have a good connection with. You're wondering if this person is still available to you or for you. Let me know if that's resonating, because that's what I'm getting for you. They could be, there could be Aries, Leo, Sag in the energy. I need to pull an extra card for this person because I want to make sure I'm on the right track here. I look at it and I don't think it would be worth your time. That's what I want to say. I see that you're stuck on this person. I mean, not stuck. There's somebody that you're still like wondering if there's possibility. You want an opportunity, I think, with this person still. I don't really see that that's a strong potential, either because you don't have a solid foundation with this person to begin with, or I feel like it wouldn't be worth your time, honestly. Even though this person looks attractive to you or looks like there's someone that you want. If there's something that is holding this person back, or like let's say they're not pursuing you, then that's enough of an answer to kind of decide what to do about the situation, which is nothing. It's kind of how I'm seeing it. So that's what I have. Let me know if that made sense or if that resonated, but that's what I'm getting for you. And thank you for being a top viewer. Okay. Let's see. Oh my. Hi. Okay, we have a subscriber question. So subscriber question here. Let me answer this for my subscriber. Can your king tell that you've withdrawn your energy? Okay, can your king tell that you've withdrawn your energy? Sorry, I hope it's not too noisy, guys. Is it noisy? I feel like it's noisy, but maybe it's just my imagination. Can your king tell that you have withdrawn your energy? Yeah. I mean, they can. Okay. They can, but I don't want to say they don't care because that's going to sound harsh, but they can, but I don't think they're letting it affect them. That's what I want to say. I think there has been distance in this connection. Either there's already been quite a distance, or there's like been quite some time that there has been distance, that the withdrawing energy, it's not really bothersome anymore. Like it's not affecting your person, I think. So yeah, they can tell, but they're kind of not letting that be a thing that they are affected by. That's kind of what I'm seeing. I'm sorry that's not the answer you want to hear, obviously, but I hope that helped in some way. Okay. I'm glad it resonated. E and M. Oh, that's E and M. I'm stupid. Okay, E and M. All right. I'm glad it resonated. You're welcome. Okay. Well, I'm just doing readings based on top viewers, so whatever you need to do to be a top viewer, I guess, is how you would get your question answered. Oh my. Okay. So we'll just do a little bit more of this, and then I'm going to do the King Series energy check-in. Oh, I don't... The one with the heart. With like the little... Is that a Powerpuff Girl? Okay, I don't know. You don't have a name on your thing, so I don't know. Hi, yes, hi, there you go. Could you send me your question, the one that looks like a Powerpuff? Is that a Powerpuff with the white heart? I don't know. Could you just send in your... Yeah, Blossom. Let's see, I know my Powerpuff Girls. Okay, Blossom, could you send in your question? Oh, God. please send in your question. I'm just gonna call you Blossom. I hope that's okay. Should you stay with him or start a new path? Okay. Should you stay with him or start a new path? Stay with him or start a new path. I'll answer that. Stay with him or start a new path. Yeah, so I'll do readings for those that are top viewers. And so do whatever you need to do to be a top viewer, I guess. Stay with him or start a new path. I kind of feel like it's better to start a new path. It's time to stop putting energy towards something here. It doesn't seem to be worth your time to keep trying for this. It feels like you've run out of ideas of how to try to make this work. It's just time to walk away from it. It feels like it's time to start a new path. You've put in so much energy already that it's not really going to be worth your time and effort. So yeah, so sorry about that. So yeah, it just feels like it's time to move on. It's time to just let something go here. Stop putting your energy towards it. Sorry, I don't have a better answer. It's just, again, we want the truth, right? We want the truth. So that's what I have. I hope that helped. Yeah, so like, if you want your question answered, please try to be a top viewer, I guess. I'm glad it resonated, and so I hope the guidance will be helpful. Okay, Jasmine, just a yes or no. I can do that. Thanks for being the one person that wanted a secured slot for the live, so I can answer that. Just yes or no. If your ex will come back. And this will literally be a yes or no, okay? I already think I told you. No. I think I said that earlier too, right though? No, I don't see it. I know you want them to, and I know you still feel a connection to them, but I don't see a real opportunity. You can keep holding on to that, but no, I'm sorry, I don't see it. I hope that helped. And I'm sorry it was harsh. I'm always saying that I'm sorry it's harsh, but it's just what it is, isn't it? Okay. So top viewer. Okay, Arian, if you have a question. I'm glad you want the truth. Oh, there you go, Arian. Will you meet someone? Is it Arian? Arian. Will you meet someone for a possible long-term relationship this year? Wait. Will you meet someone for a possible long-term relationship this year? So a possible long-term relationship, will you meet someone? Sorry, I'm just laughing at myself. Okay. Will you meet someone for a possible long-term relationship this year? Long-term relationship? No, probably not. This year? No. You could probably have an opportunity to engage with someone in a more casual way. I don't know if this is like, flirtation, a one-night stand. There's potential for that. But a long-term relationship this year? No, I don't see that. Now, in your lifetime, yes, I can see there's strong potential for that for you, but not in the time span that you want. Um, be careful. I feel like there's an opportunity with someone that will come your way where you will force it to be an opportunity to be in a long-term relationship. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be very short term. It's not going to be a long-term relationship. So just be careful of that, I guess. I hope that helped. Be careful of forcing things, okay? Okay. Can I need to take a break. I need to take a break. Um mm, Aw, thanks, DRMT. I'm your favorite tarot reader. Thank you. Um, God, these things are so fast. Okay. Aw, thanks, Esid. Esid, my fave tarot reader. Hi. Thank you. Wait. You can get a question answered by being a top viewer. So whatever you need to do to be that, because that's the only way I could tell. I'm just going to take a short break though, guys, and just kind of read your comments. If you guys have other questions not related to your tarot question, I can answer that. Thank you, Vid Himabi Harry 8. Thank you for sending a lot of gifts. I don't know, let me check if you're a top viewer or not. Yeah, sorry. I don't see it. Sorry. Oh God. I'm not a BITC, I know, but I'm just saying I don't see it. So, but I appreciate the effort. Okay. What is this? I'm just going by top viewer, guys, so however that works. Because I'm not going to stress myself out trying to figure out. Okay, I just need to take a little bit of a break. So guys, if you have other questions, do I have a scheduled in-person reading soon? Yeah, I was trying to plan for an like a pop-up, but I think I won't be able to do that until maybe November. No, I can't. Holy crap. Crap. Maybe the first Saturday of December. Maybe the first Saturday of December, I will try to do a pop-up, and that will also have like a spell jar workshop. Okay. But that is going to be the soonest that I'm going to be able to do that. Now, I do have in-person readings, like one-on-one. If you guys are interested in that, you can just, go to the link in my bio so that you can inquire about that. I do have like one-on-one in-person readings. So to get a question answered, just do what needs to be done to be a top reader. Okay, I'm just taking a break. Just taking a break. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna do a very quick King Series energy check-in. I feel like I'm dehydrated. Okay. You want to learn tarot? How did you start? Okay. I would love to answer that question. How did I start? Just like everybody, I was going through something, of course, related to the heart. It was very damaging. Honestly, it was very damaging. I was going through probably one of the worst moments in my life at the time, and then I had I was not part of the bandwagon of people that joined TikTok when it first came out. I joined TikTok kind of late. I joined it during pandemic, like in 2021 or something, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I think. Um, and then because my friend from before what kept encouraging me, like saying, hey, there's this and that. I'm like, okay, fine, let me check it out. So I signed up for TikTok, and then all these ratings started to flood my feed, and I was like, what the heck is going on? Why are all these things being said to me? And it was exactly what my situation was, you know and I could not fathom, I could not understand what the hell was going on. And so I dug deeper, and then I bought a tarot deck, right? I bought a tarot deck. I started to learn it. I started to read for myself. And that's how I really started to learn, right? And then I started to read for other people, right? Close friends and stuff like that, family and close friends. And then it just became this thing where I grew into it, and surprisingly enough, like, wow, I can actually read tarot. Like, who would have thought, And that's kind of how it happened. So that's how it kind of happened for me. So I hope that helped. Really, if you want to learn tarot, it really is just about buying your first deck. The first deck that I had that like insert, and then it had like the meaning of all of the cards, and I was just reading and trying to understand each of the cards, and then it's just I was a self study, and then I kind of started to form my own style of reading, right? And obviously that experience that I had was helping me to grow more and more, learn more about myself, my challenges in life, my experience, to understand things that are bigger than me, um, and then here we are today. Well, thank you. I'm loving that I am some of you guys' favorite tarot reader. That that means a lot. I mean, there's so many tarot readers out there, so that really means a lot, guys. I know that some people are afraid to get tarot readings from me just because I understand. I understand. And I have people that tell me that. They're like, I don't know if I want to ask questions because I might get hurt. And, it's better to be honest about that, right? Than pretend that you're ready to hear something that you're probably not, right? But, yeah. Okay. I think we can go on. Let me just... Okay. I have 3 people that I'm going to answer questions for. So, can I have Dump? Dump. Dump, do you have a question, Dump? A love reading. Okay, a love reading for Dump. Let me see. Just a love reading for you. Wow, the 7 of Swords. What is that? What the heck? Love reading for you. Whoa. Are you kidding? What's happening? Love reading? You are not dealing with good. This is not good energy to be dealing with. I would say let it go. Let it go. It's not good for you. In fact, it's really bad for you, honestly. It's really bad for you. So if you are dealing with a person, then let that person go. If you are dealing with negativity within yourself, let that. Whatever this is, let it go. Because it's not good for you. You don't want to see it though, huh? I'm going to say that if you're dealing with a person, this is a very, there's malicious energy, and I don't say that a lot, okay? This is not a good person to be dealing with. Let it go. Just let it go. I want to expound on it, but obviously I can't. I'm just limited to this, but it's not good for you. It really isn't. There's not anything else that you need to understand about this situation. Just let it go. That's really what I'm getting. So I hope that helped. I'm sorry if it was so, you know, it is what it is. But that's just what I'm seeing. I'd like to answer Christine Marie. Can I have Christine Marie? Oh man. Is Christine Marie here? Could you shoot me your question, Christine Marie? Christine Marie. A love reading. Okay. So just a love reading for Christine Marie too. All right. Christine Marie. Ooh. Justice. Oh, a paper crane. That's awesome. Okay. Christine Marie. Christine Marie. Oh, God. Okay. No, that's not about you. I'm gonna have to get off this live soon. Christine Marie. Okay. You know what? I want to be positive about your reading because you're showing me potential in something, but it's not going to happen until after quite some time. If it's meant to work out, it will work out for you. I see the potential in it being set right, in it being... I've got the Six of Cups, so this feels like somebody that you're already connected to. If it's going to work out, it's going to work out. It'll be set right, you know? I hope you guys can hear me. I'm standing. Yeah. It's a human technical difficulty that I'm going through right now. I'm not going to expound on it, but yeah. So I hope you guys can hear me even if I'm a little bit far from my phone. Yeah, the oh God isn't about you. I'm so sorry about that. It's not about you. But yeah, I think there is potential for something to work out for you. It is probably going to take quite some time though. So I would say just leave it be. Let things fall into place. Let things work out in the way that they need to for you. But I see positivity in your energy for something to actually be set right. So I hope that helped. I hope that made sense. Yeah. Okay. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to step out for just a hot minute. Where was I? Okay. I'm sorry, I had to talk to my eldest, so. Okay, great. I'm glad you can hear me just fine. Okay, okay. I want to do one for She Petite 20 because I saw earlier that this person was a top viewer. If you're still here, She Petite 20, She Petite 20. Will your husband find a way for you to get back together? Okay. Will your husband find a way for you to get back together? We'll find a way to get back together. Honestly, I look at the energy. The fact that it's a Two of Pentacles in reverse tells me this isn't a solid desire for something to happen. So, you know, you asking if your husband is going to try to find a way back together, they don't look like they're invested to me. I think you can already see that. I think you already know, but I don't think you want to accept. Again, I'm always saying this, guys. If somebody wants to be with somebody, it doesn't matter the obstacle. They're going to do everything they can to be with the person they want to be with. If somebody has a reason, then that just means they don't want it enough. That's just a fact. Okay, guys? That's just a fact. Because there are things to consider, but if somebody wants someone, imagine you guys, you want someone. You really want someone. You'll probably walk the earth to be with that person, right? I mean, I don't want to be dramatic, but you would probably, you know, for that person, you would, you know, can't say the word, but you know what I mean, right? So, I don't think this person is invested enough to try to get back together. I'm sorry that's the answer I have for you, but again, please don't ask a question if you're not ready to hear the answer, okay? Oh my. Oh God, what is that? That's a huge heart. Wait. Guys, I need to take I need to take a human break again, okay? So I'm gonna be right back. I just need to take a human break. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. Okay. All right. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna finish it out and then Lexi, and then M.B.R. Okay, Lexi, do you have a question? Holy crap! There's 35 new messages. Have I gone that long? Lexi, do you have a question? Okay, so you're wanting to know why your person isn't reaching out. You didn't fight or anything. Okay. Why isn't your person reaching out? You didn't fight or anything. Okay. Why isn't your person reaching out? Oh crap. No. Okay. Why isn't your person reaching out? I think they will, though. I think they will. Maybe they just need time or something, or like they need distance or time. They could have a lot on their mind. They could have a lot of obligations and responsibilities, and they need time away. I mean, I see that they will. Honestly, I kind of see that they will. It's just, I think they are purposely keeping distance because they've got a lot going on. There's something weighing on their mind here. They could be thinking hard about something, but I feel like they are also just in an energy of wanting to focus on either their career, responsibilities, or whatever. But I kind of see that they still will. I don't think this person is closed off to you completely. Um, but I see them purposely keeping distance. So that's kind of what I have. So I hope that helped. Could I have, what is this? M.B.R. Could you send in your question? You're welcome. Have a good night. A love reading for M.B.R. Okay. A love reading for M.B.R. A love reading for you. Okay. Okay. I see you wondering why I think a particular connection didn't work out. Something failed. I see you wondering why. Why didn't it work out? You know, it's kind of hard for you to accept, I think. You're wondering why there's so much resistance. So I think you want answers. I think you want either answers or closure or something. But you look like you're tired of it too. Like you also look like you also look like you're tired, or you don't want to try to really do anything more about it, but at the same time you're kind of wondering why didn't it work out. That's what I'm seeing here for you. So, you know, when there is resistance in a situation, you either decide to overcome that resistance, right? But when it comes to a love connection, it's not just one person having the desire to do that, it has to be both people. So if in your mind you're thinking, why? That means that you have a willingness still to work on the connection. But maybe it's not working out because the other person doesn't see, you know, a reason to keep working on it. So that's kind of the answer. It's like it's not working out because it's not working out. There's not really any other kind of explanation that's needed. Again, when somebody wants to, you know, be with you and they want to have something committed and long term, they're going to give you the assurances you need. That's why we have marriages, because a marriage is a confirmation of a commitment that is meant to be lifelong, right? That's the whole purpose of that. So when somebody doesn't have that willingness to provide that assurance, that just means the connection isn't going in that direction. So that's kind of what I have for you. Yeah. So I'm going to answer one last question for Rubs, and then I'm going to do the King Series energy check-in. So is Rubs still here? Rubs, are you still, is it Rubs? I'm sorry, is it Rubs? Or maybe it's Ruby, like Rubes, I don't know. I'm sorry. .mbr, okay, I'm glad it is accurate and I hope the guidance helped. Can I get Rubs or Rubes your question? Can I get your question? It is Ruby, okay. All right, can I say Ruby instead? Because I kind of feel off saying Rubs or Rubes. Because a love reading. Okay, let's do a love reading for you. Okay, love reading for you, and then I'm going to do the King Series energy check-in, okay? Love reading for Ruby. Jesus. Okay, just a sec. Oh, come on. Okay. So probably about now, people will start falling away from the live because I'm done with the questions. So those that stay are really going to be those that are invested in the King series, which is actually what I would like to happen. But if you guys want to stay because you want guidance, that's perfectly fine too. Ruby. Ruby, a love reading. I mean, it's just time. It's time to let go. That's what I'm going to say. It's time to free yourself and let go of the situation. It has kept you sad. It has kept you lacking. There's nothing else that you can or should do, I think, about the situation. I mean, what else is left to try to do here? I feel like it's just time to let it go. I feel like you've gone through like either a depressive or just a period of sadness, and it's kind of showing me an energy of needing to move out of that energy to transition to something else or something better. It's just time to let go. That's actually what I'm just really seeing. So that's kind of what I have for you. I can see that it's been kind of it's been a sad time, and you know, nobody wants to stay in that kind of energy, right? We always try to aim or work towards feeling better or feeling happy. I think it's just time for you to let whatever this is go so that you can start to finally try to be happy, to work on something else that will benefit you or serve you, right? So that's kind of what I have. I hope that resonated. I hope that helped. So that is it for the questions portion of it. Okay, I'm doing the King series energy check-in. All right. So no need to send any more questions here, guys. This is going to be for those that are interested in the King series and an energy check-in. So I'm going to do an energy check-in on all three. You're welcome, Ruby. I'm going to do an energy check-in on all three characters, right? King, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. So let's do that. But let's have some coffee first. Okay. Okay. King series energy check-in. King series. Gosh. I feel like I'm going to live with this King series for the rest of my life. But there's not much we can do about that. I feel like that's the whole point, I guess. So let's do this. Let's check in on the King. King energy. King energy. The Seven of Wands for the King. Wait. King is the Seven of Wands. What about the Queen? Wait, let me do that again. Focus. Queen. Let's do the Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Wow. Seven of Swords for the Queen of Cups. What's happening there? Okay. Quick King series energy check-in. Okay, King energy. What's going on with this King? Oh my. I see where this is going. Okay. King energy. I'm gonna get all the cards so that I can just see it, right? Yeah, let's get all the cards to see how everyone is related to everyone in the reading. Queen of Pentacles. Ooh. I'm hearing the Queen of Pentacles is eating their pride. Eating their pride. Doesn't care that the Queen of Pentacles is eating their pride. Okay. What about the Queen of Cups? Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. All right. Wow. Seven of Swords. Huh. Okay, let's start off with the king. You know, at the onset with this king, with the seven of wands, obvious resistance towards this queen of pentacles is effort and energy. Um, this queen of pentacles is really swallowing their pride. I feel like they're trying to make effort, they're trying to put in work towards this king. They're trying their best, but this king is showing me resistance to their effort. Let's get a little personal with the king series, okay? And again, please be very discerning if this is, you know, if you are part of the series or not, just be very discerning. But let's get a little personal. This Queen of Pentacles is putting in energy, very specific energy towards this king. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles is trying to do things that will make this king feel nostalgic, kind of remember the good old days, the good times. So I don't know if this Queen of Pentacles is, you know, making effort to maybe go on dates, or like there's just something about how this Queen of Pentacles is making a very strong effort to remind this king of their connection and what they've shared in the past. You know, they're trying to make this king feel very nostalgic. The thing is, this king is not wanting to see it. They don't, I would say they probably don't even care that that effort is being made. They're but if we're going to be honest, this king is feeling nostalgic with the effort. They just don't want to show this Queen of Pentacles that they are feeling nostalgic. It's it's kind of funny, honestly, guys. I mean, that's just what I'm seeing, right? So that's the thing. So, you know, the king, they're doing their very best to not let themselves be affected by this Queen of Pentacles effort, but they are. I feel that they do remember the good times, and the effort this Queen of Pentacles is putting in to make this king feel nostalgic is working. It's just, it's not working in the sense that this king doesn't want to give the Queen of Pentacles the satisfaction that they are actually feeling that. Okay, I don't know. It's kind of sad because the Queen of Pentacles is really kind of, they're swallowing their pride. They're, you know, they're setting aside their ego or something to try to show this king that they care, that, you know, they want to work on it. This king, though, is kind of just like, yeah, it's working, but I'm not going to let you see that. I don't know. It's stubborn energy. For the Queen of Cups, you've got the Seven of Swords, you know. This Queen of Cups is in an energy of, you know, faking it till you make it, you know. Like, they're going to just try to keep convincing themselves of what they need to do, right? They're not allowing themselves to see an opportunity in the connection with this king at this time. They're very blocked off. But I feel like that's how they feel they need to be doing things, honestly. I don't think... It feels like this Queen of Cups doesn't feel that it's worth their time or energy to consider that there is potentially more that can happen with this king, okay? So that's just how I'm kind of getting that. Let's get a little more. Let's get a little more for all of the characters. Let's get a little more energy for this king. Okay, a little more for this king. I will do a full energy check-in very soon. Yeah, I keep saying that. I mean, I will. You guys will just have to wait for it. But again, you know, if you are a subscriber, you kind of get an inside, extended look at the readings that do resonate with the King series. So if you're interested in that, you know what to do. Oh my, okay. Here's the thing. So here's what I'm getting. This king knows that this Queen of Pentacles is really trying to get them to care about the connection again is they know that this Queen of Pentacles is trying their very best, right, to get things working again between them. Now, I'm seeing that this Queen of Pentacles, there probably are letters, pictures, or anything in that kind of area, notes, right, that the King and Queen of Pentacles shared in the past. Maybe the Queen of Pentacles came across old notes or old letters or old pictures even, and was trying to show this King to make them feel nostalgic, right? There's just something about this Queen of Pentacles really trying to get this King to remember. And you know, the thing is, I think if this Queen of Pentacles was doing that, they were actually showing this King, maybe this King wrote letters, wrote notes, right? Maybe there were cards that they gave this Queen of Pentacles. It's like this Queen of Pentacles is getting this King to try to see, hey, you know what you told me one time? Like, you know what kind of card you gave me? Or do you know this letter that you wrote me? And I think that's where the resistance is coming from, because this King does not want to be reminded about the energy that they've put in towards this Queen of Pentacles, because they don't feel the same way anymore. So instead of, I mean, again, they feel the nostalgia, but I feel like it irritates them. I feel like it just irritates them, and they feel the nostalgia, but they don't like to be reminded of the effort they made, because they don't feel that way anymore. That's kind of just how it's showing up. Then again, I feel bad for the Queen of Pentacles, because the effort that they're trying to make here, it is solid, it's real. It's just, you can't force a person to remember the good times if they don't want to remember the good times. Okay? You just can't force it. And that's just how I'm seeing the dynamic between the King and Queen of Pentacles is. Now, for the Queen of Cups, you've got the Done card, right? To them, this is over. To them, it's like, I don't want to give attention, effort, or energy to this connection anymore. They're very closed off to it, like I said earlier. I think they feel like they've learned their lesson in the situation. They don't want to have much to do with it at this time. To them, it's like, yeah. So that seems to be the current energy for all of them. Now, I mean, let's see potential outcome for each character, okay? Potential outcome for each character. Potential outcome. So for this King, oh my. For this Queen of Pentacles, right? The Chaser, because they are the Chaser. What about the Queen of Cups? Okay. So for this King, potential outcome, you have separation and you have Mirror. I mean, okay. It can be confusing, because when we read the series, all we ever really see from this King is, oh, this is a commitment I've made. This is, you know, what I need to do. This is the right thing. I don't have any plans of, you know, and that's all very real to this King. But when it comes to potential outcome, that can change. I feel that this King is separated from this Queen of Pentacles, in a sense that they're separated from this Queen of Pentacles, you know, mentally and emotionally. They're physically there to fulfill their obligation, but otherwise, I feel like the time could potentially come for this King where they start to recognize, introspect things about themselves, and then have a realization of the choice they've made, and then maybe start to think that they're not actually limited or stuck to it, right? But that's just potential outcome in the current energy. And I feel like that's the potential, because there's so much resistance in their energy towards this Queen of Pentacles, right? Now for the Queen of Pentacles, you have Clock, Kisses, and Chaser. The Queen of Pentacles, okay, if you have been with me for the King series, you guys know that the Queen of Pentacles tends to have a very dominating energy, right? In their, when they were the central focus of this King, they were quite dominating in the connection. What they say goes, and you know, they're kind of the controlling or central force of the connection. They don't have that power anymore because this king doesn't feel that way about them anymore. Okay. So this Queen of Pentacles knows that their time is running out in this connection, and they are trying their very best to, again, regain this king's affection, attention, energy. That's why they are in a chaser energy, and this king can tell, and they just resent this queen further for the effort of trying to do that. Okay. Do they feel nostalgic again? Yes. And I guess it's normal. You would feel nostalgic for certain things, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you want to continue to like be with that person or feel that same way. It's just a nostalgia because it's something you went through with that person. So the potential outcome for this Queen of Pentacles is that they're going to keep trying to do their best to regain the affection, the love, that connection with this king until time runs out. Okay. Now for this Queen of Cups, the potential outcome here. They have learned a lesson, but there's like a dangerous line between having learned a lesson and repeating a mistake. And I think that actually came up before. So I want to say to the Queen of Cups, if you've learned the lesson, the only way that you'll know that you really fully learned a lesson is not to repeat the mistake. Okay? I feel like that's a fear that this Queen of Cups actually has rather than it being a reality. But that's still possible. Another thing I see for this Queen of Cups is they are opening themselves to other options. But I feel like this is a Queen of Cups that's not looking for anything serious. They're not looking for a serious relationship right now, at least. Because I feel like they still are reminded of particularly this connection with this king where it did not work out. And it feels like they don't have the energy to invest in a new connection or anything long-term, really. Just in the current energy. But we've seen before that the Queen of Cups, if they are really seeking a commitment, it's just, I think in the current energy, they're more in the energy of wanting to just keep their options open and not fully focus on love, I guess. Again, this storyline can't change unless the people in this story decide to make strategic risks. Okay. It will only change if the characters in the story make or take strategic risks. So what I'm saying is, like this king, unless they decide to change their circumstance, this can be the outcome that they'll have for their lifetime, as well as this Queen of Pentacles. They can keep trying to work hard for the love of a king that does not exist in that way anymore, or they can decide to see their worth. In the readings that we've had recently, they are seeing that, but again, guys, that's why the energy changes, because look at your guys' lives and selves. Every day is different. Some days you feel nostalgic towards a person that you're not supposed to be with, or you're not with, and then the next day you have the resolve to get over it, to move on, and then a week later you fall back into your feels, and you know what I mean? Like, that's human nature, right? So that's why the readings are the way that they are, because we're actually kind of living the day-to-day that these characters have as we do the readings daily. So I hope that helps people to understand why the energies change. All you have to do is look at yourself and the way that you process your own feelings and your own thoughts and your own emotions and your own actions in your daily lives, right? So that's why we have like a roller coaster of events for these characters. But again, like I said, unless these people try to change the trajectory of their story, it will continue to be this way. So, to those that have stayed up to this point, I know you guys are part of the Cake series, so, or you're just getting guidance, which is great either way. But I hoped this look into the King series in the current time is helpful. I will do an in live, and I wish I could last longer, but I kind of need to rest. So I will end it here. I hope to those that I was able to answer questions for, that was helpful, that even if you weren't able to get a reading from me, hopefully the guidance was helpful too. I really appreciate the support. Thank you to my subscribers. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the continued support. I hope that you guys continue to get what you need from the subgroup readings. And to those that are interested, if you want extended readings on the King series, daily zodiac guidance, and the like, you can subscribe. The link is in my bio. For those that would like to have private readings, the link is also in my bio. Just be ready to get a private reading from me because it can be quite direct and honest, but always with love and support and guidance. And I hope everybody has a great weekend. Everybody stay safe. And that's it for today. Thank you guys.